Oh, hey, you've heard of the term quantum leaping, right? We all have, and we have this word just getting thrown around everywhere. It's been misconstrued. And today I'm actually going to talk to you about what that word really means. So we're going to start off right away because I promised 6-minute mind hacks and we may go a little bit over, but we'll see today. So today you'll actually learn what that term means, what quantum leaping really means. I'm going to put it back with our business and using the scientific principles as to what it is so that you can have one actionable step right now, because that is all it takes, one actionable steps right now so that you can get results in your business faster. And isn't that nice, right? And so today's live is actually inspired by a very recent testimonial that I received around a week ago after working with a client. So I'm going to read it out loud. It's a really, really awesome testimonial. And so here it is. So the day I decide to change and have balance in my life, I only manage to have 2 hours of sleep. This is what this client told me through Messenger. And so then they said, when this happens and the ideal or perfect day doesn't come, I usually just give up in trying to change my lifestyle. Okay. But I am now determined to change no matter what and no matter how the day turns out from now on. So I feel that excitement. I feel that in my heart, my body shaking a little bit. It's micro shaking because it's super exciting. This testimonial is amazing. It's big, but at the same time, very, very small, right? This person had a tiny shift where they used to wait for the perfect day to come to change their lifestyle. But now the shift that they've had is that doesn't really matter. The perfect day doesn't matter. I'm still determined to change no matter what. Tiny, tiny shift, but this person has had a fucking amazing result so far. Why? Because it starts with a small shift, right? Quantum leaping, the word quantum means tiny, 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 the tiniest particle ever. Quantum. That's what it means. So quantum leaping actually means tiny leaps. But it's all made up to be like this big thing where someone just posts out there. We all know this. We are all on Facebook groups where they say, I just quantum leap from a 0K month to a 10K month, right? Here's why that happens. And the actual science and universal law about that is actually called the law of compounding effect, where the law of compounding effect states that it's pretty much a strategy where we reap huge rewards from small and seemingly insignificant actions. So it's the law of compounding effect pretty much just says when we do things, when we do small and seemingly insignificant actions, that's where we actually reap huge rewards. So small choices, consistency of exhibiting and executing those choices and actions with time is what leads to significant results. So this is the long-term thinking, which is really the opposite of instant gratification, right? And this is why in business they always say consistency is key, and this is why. And to really, really hone in on this quantum leaping and what it truly means, I'm gonna use this example. This is a paper towel roll, right? We all have this. And this paper towel roll started off thicker. And so what it does is what we do with paper towels is that we take a piece at a time, right? I'm not gonna do it because it's wasteful, but we take one piece at a time, right? For when we need it. And over time, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller until we get to this cardboard piece, right? So small changes over time leads to it being empty, and in no time it becomes empty. And then we look and we're like, oh, it's time to change the paper towel again. I swear I just changed this paper towel roll. I swear, but it was like a month ago, right? Because we don't notice these small things, these small incremental changes that happen over time until that moment happens. And that is the quantum leap, right? The 0K month to 10K month, that person during those 0K months most likely did the actions, the consistent action over time, and then boom, they were able to get that high income month. That's what it truly means. Small action over a long period of time, or it doesn't have to be a long period of time, just the consistency and intentionality. We can get into the detail of it, but that's really what it truly means. And so going back to the testimonial of just that mindset shift, because this client and I did some subconscious work together where we micro shifted that perspective in their subconscious mind, where instead of feeling perfect all the time or wanting things to be perfect all the time, they're just going to take action anyway, because that's how they step into their power, and that is how they're going to change their lifestyle. And boom, this amazing client just had wonderful freaking results. So proud of them, super excited. And so that's what it truly means. And so the one simple strategy that you can take home right now so you can attract your results faster is, what is one thing that you can do today to make you have the biggest result? And this is something that you want to be asking yourself every single day. Every single day, ask yourself, because it changes every day. Our mood changes, where we're at changes every single day, right? So what is one thing? One micro quantum, right? One thing that you can do today and to have the biggest result, and make sure you find that answer intuitively. Take a bit of time, like 30 seconds, get into your own state, your own energy, into your body, and really ask yourself, what is one thing that I can do today to have the biggest result? And you can do this first thing in the morning. That's what I would actually recommend. So you get set up optimally for your day, and you can even do it twice a day if you'd like. So in the morning, find that answer, implement and execute whatever that one thing is. That is important, because that's how we start reprogramming our mind. Because when we do what we said we were going to do, guess what that does? It allows us to trust ourselves more and believe in ourselves, because we actually did what we said we're going to do, right? That's why it starts with one small thing every day. And to make it, if you want to really get even faster results, you can do it before you go to bed at night, and you ask yourself, what is one thing that I can do tomorrow to get the biggest results? And by asking yourself this question before bed, guess what happens? Your subconscious is processing that question, and then you may just wake up in the morning having a brilliant idea. Isn't that going to be nice, right? So what is one thing that you can do today to have the biggest result? For me today was go to the gym. That's what came up this morning when I asked. So I am going to the gym later. A little bit excited for that. Not really. I actually am excited. Yay. So one small, tiny shift every single day is what's going to give you big results. The law of compounding effect, that is the actual universal principle, where small choices consistently done over time is what reaps those huge rewards. It's what allows us to quantum leap in our business. So small shifts, strategical shifts, right? What action steps are you going to take? What mindset shifts are you going to intentionally make per day to have that biggest result? Kind of like my client, where they just they stopped waiting for the opportune time, for the perfect time to change their life. And I hope this helps. And really think about what one thing you can do today to have the biggest result in your life.